Mom,
Yes?
I need help with my math homework. It's graphing log functions.
Did you read your vocabulary for your lesson? That might help you.
No, can you read it for me?
Alrighty. Logs are used to find out how many of a number can be multiplied to get another number. An example would be log base 2 of 8 equals 3. 2 to the power of 3 equals 8, and this relates to the next bullet point. Exponential functions are functions of the form f of x equals b to the power of x. An example would be log base 4 of 2 equals 1/2. The exponential form of this is 4 to the power of 1/2 equals 2. Domain is all the values of x. Range is all the values of y. Vertical asymptote is a vertical line that a graph gets to but never touches. Horizontal asymptote is a horizontal line that a graph gets close to but never touches.
Are you kidding me? What are you doing?
I don't get it.
Why don't you get it?
Because it's hard. It's dumb. You explain really fast.
You're gonna have to solve this one on your own.
I can't do this. Who are you?
Hello, young boy. I'm Karmyn the Math Fairy. Take my hand and we shall go someplace special.
Where are we?
We're in Mathland. Here you will learn how to graph logarithmic functions.
How did you find me?
When someone cries tears of defeat on their math problems, they summon their very own math fairy.
Awesome!
Yeah, I heard your mother go over the vocab with you. Let's put those terms into use.
Oh, yup.
Okay, so the problem is y equals log base 3 of x. So the first step is to change the logarithmic function into an exponential function. You do this by changing the places of y and x. So it looks like this. 3 to the power of y equals x. Now you have to make a function table.
I know how to do that. Just place the values of -1 to 1 in the y column. The y column is for input values.
Okay, great. Now we have to make the x and y table. So it'd be -1, 0, 1. Now you plug these values into y. So it would be 1/3, 1, and 3. So now we're ready to put these on the graph.
Radical.
Indeed.
Show me how to do domain and range.
No, not yet at least. You must find the vertical and horizontal asymptote. Do you remember what your mother read to you?
Something about lines?
Close, but no cigar. Ha ha ha! In this case, the vertical asymptote is 0. So this is because the graph line will never go past 0. There is no horizontal asymptote because the y values are not restricted. So this leads to the range, which is y is an element of all real numbers. Domain, however, is limited. So the domain is x is an element of outward bracket 0 to positive infinity outward bracket. We can determine this from a vertical asymptote.
Whoa, I had no idea it was that easy.
We have another problem to complete. The next one has horizontal and vertical shift.
I learned about those, I just didn't take notes on them. A horizontal shift is when all of the x values are moved to the left or right. A vertical shift is when all the y values are moved up or down.
Lovely, you know about them. Like usual, we'll make function tables for all the logs. In Mathland, yellow is blue and pink is red. So this problem is solely just graphing, so we don't need to find domain, range, or the vertical asymptote. So for the y column, we use -1 to +1, and I've already inserted y into the equation. Do you understand how to do that, right, Timmy?
Hey, just call me Plug and Chug Tim.
So for the blue diagram, we have to shift the y coordinates up 3 because it is a vertical shift. We know this because 3 isn't being added inside the parentheses. So let's add 3 to all the y values on the blue function. This one equals 3. So on the green table, we see a horizontal shift because the x plus 1 takes place inside parentheses. We subtract 1 from the x values.
Why not add 1?
When dealing with horizontal shifts, you have to realize that the positive numbers will cause the shift to move left towards the negative side of the x-axis. Negative numbers will cause the shift to move right towards the positive side of the x-axis. Now, the red table has both a horizontal and vertical shift, so we will be subtracting 2 from the x values. So now we will add 3 to all the y values. This one equals 2, this one equals 3, and this one equals 4. So these are our new x and y values. We are ready to graph the points. Okay, so let's graph our new coordinates. This one's supposed to be negative. Now, do you want to color code them, Timmy? Fun fact, if you place a y-axis reflection on any of these logs, you get a fairy wing. So, it kind of looks like this.
Wow, thanks Math Fairy. I never thought I'd be able to graph log functions.
You're very welcome, Timmy.
How do I get home now?
Well, you must drink the tears of your defeat and focus on truly where you want to go.
Knowledge is power. Mom.
I feel like you
Mom.
Timmy, baby.
No.
Where were you?
Do you believe in magic?